So today we are going to go in a bit of a deeper look at the main things you need to know about the new Apple Vision Pro, which was announced at WWDC on Monday. Now, this was a big surprise. A lot of people were talking about it being announced, but if you were watching the live event, you probably thought they weren't going to announce it, but they actually announced it at the last minute, or basically at the end of the event. And basically extended the event at like another 40 or 30 minutes. So it was a very long WWDC this year. But this whole VR/AR headset is actually pretty insane with the amount of functionality it has, the amount of tech it has, and just overall how much this could actually change both work and home experiences. Now, when they announced this, it looks like it's more for the entertainment genre or the category of entertainment, but it does have a lot of functionality for work and basically for designs and just making it easier for you to do your work on the go. Now, one of the functions that I do like is that if you look at your MacBook, for example, wearing these or the headset, it will literally basically activate your MacBook, turn off the screen of the MacBook, and basically display it in front of you of what's on your MacBook. So instead of using your MacBook, you can just have the VR/AR headset on and basically use it as, well, set up in your virtual scene as your monitor there, your second monitor here, and third monitor there. It is a very nice, unique design that they've done. Now, that's just a glimpse at what you can do with it when it comes to work. Now, with the FaceTime, which I was actually kind of confused of how they were going to do that, but they did explain it at the end of the event, basically. And basically what it does is, because it has so many sensors at the front of the Vision Pro, it does in fact scan your face for you. It makes a digital copy of you, which will be displayed with your FaceTime. Now, it does look a bit janky when you look at it. It is obviously new technology, but it is basically still working, and I like the idea that you can have basically a nice full conference call with other people and have them in certain positions with your presentation on the side. That's a very nice and useful thing to look at. Now, that is kind of like a glimpse at the business side of these headsets. But going to the entertainment side, there's a whole bunch of things you can look at. Now, of course, Apple did say they are working with Disney to give a better experience. I mean, the one thing I like is that you can actually have the whole Star Wars themed environment, because that's something that is involved with the Vision Pro, is that you can basically change your environment. So instead of you being in your room, you can be in a forest if you wanted to, you can be by a dam. It's actually very unique and very interesting to see how this would work. Now, of course, we are going to have to be waiting for a bit longer to get our hands on this type of technology, but it's cool that you can actually have a different environment. What's also quite cool is that the display that you can have to watch your movies or just experience shows and that is basically in the format of 4K. And I like that you can actually just adjust the screen, so you can basically with your fingers adjust it in the corner and expand the screen. Now, that's something else that's quite unique, is that it does have a lot of hand gestures and eye tracking. So if you are looking for a certain series on Netflix, for example, it will track where your eyes go and basically select it for you. Now, something quite cool is the sports. When it comes to sports with this thing, it looks like it's going to be a very unique experience. Now, a lot of people are talking about F1 because that was previewed at the WWDC, but we'll see how that goes. A lot of people want a cockpit experience, so hopefully that does happen. Apple, please, F1, please do this. This will be quite sick. But if you look at one of the examples they showed, for example, in BA, it looks like you can have a whole AR experience with the actual match, which is actually quite nice. I like the idea of having something like that. So we'll see how these things will work, obviously only next year, which yes, it is going to be a bit of a longer wait. Basically 6 months from now we'll be able to experience it, but it'll be launched in America first and of course make its way to shelves. Now, going to the pricing of the Vision Pro, it is going to be very costly at the price of $3,499. So it's either you go for the Vision Pro or you go for the new Mac Studio with the M2 Ultra. But otherwise, I'll definitely say these headsets are going to be very interesting to see and also very interesting to use. And if you kind of think of it, it is kind of similar to the HoloLens that Microsoft did a while back, but just advanced technology. But otherwise, let me know in the comments below, what do you think of these Vision Pros? Do you think they would be worth getting for yourself, or do you think it's just not the best and not very interesting at the moment? But otherwise, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next video. Bye.